Mm-hmm. Is this thing even on?
Check 1, 2. Hey.
Check.
Hi, welcome.
Oh, hey, what's going on? I'm Mark Crandall.
And I'm Brad Crandall.
You're watching Earth News. Earth News. Whatever. Too late. Go with it.
All right. Yeah, so you're watching Earth News. It's been a while. We have so many stories.
I know. Stories for days.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, at least 3 days on my count right here. So first of all, let's talk about a woman who was driving, texting, and got impaled through her butt.
What?
In Elizabeth, Colorado, a woman says she was texting and driving when she hit a pole that went through her car. Not just through her car, it pierced her thigh and her buttocks. The firefighters had to saw off the front and back of the pole to get the woman out. Christina Jan says she was in the parking lot of Elizabeth Middle School on Wednesday morning to deliver her daughter's saxophone, which had been left at home. As she was driving away from the school, she started texting her friend. She was running late for a business meeting, she said, so she looked down to text, and the next thing she knew, she was looking up, and there was white powder from the airbags that were deployed. She realized that the guardrail pole had went through the front of her truck, through her buttocks, and to the back of the seat. She went into surgery, lost count of the stitches after 40 of them. Honestly, I'm surprised.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Could you imagine actually just going through and driving and text? This is why you don't text while you're driving, right here. Is you could end up with a pole up your behind.
Jeez, that's a nightmare.
I'm saying. I would not want any part of that. Yeah.
Oh my God, I wonder what part of her butt you went in.
Her
cheek?
Well, there's
right
a picture and oof, that looks rough. You see that? Yeah. Right up the backside. At least it's censored, you know? I wouldn't want that to be.
True.
All right.
True that. Have you heard? That's a pretty dirty story, right?
Yeah, pretty dirty.
Have you heard? Not as dirty as this guy. This Amu Haji. It's an 80-year-old Iranian man. The guy hasn't showered in over 60 years. Showered a day. And he smokes poop out of his pipe.
Wait, did I hear you right?
Yeah, he smokes animal dung out of his pipe. And, yeah, he smokes like 5 cigarettes at a time. He's quite a handsome fellow.
Where's this guy from?
He's from. Can I just say it? No.
I heard it was some Middle Eastern.
Iran.
Iran.
Yeah. So, yeah, he lives in a hole in the ground, and
he dug a hole in the ground for him?
The guy's epic. I'm telling you.
Oh man, I can't.
You see this picture?
Whoa. Oh my gosh. Let's see if we can get that up.
Oh
man, dude, yeah. That's dirty. That's just. Does that guy, what could possibly cause a man to not shower for 60 years? It said some kind of emotional trauma. I was reading about that earlier.
Yeah, like as a kid, I don't know exactly what it was, but must have been forced to take a bath.
Maybe it was something about bathing, and he just completely, went ham and he was in the middle of like a desert or something right now, right?
So this might sound surprising. He reportedly lives in isolation. That's not surprising at all.
Well, if anybody smelled like that, I'd be out too.
Yeah, exactly. He eats like rotten meat, I think. It says
he lives off the land, right?
Yeah. Subsists on rotten porcupine meat, and says that the thought of a bath after all this time makes him very angry.
So he's pissed about taking a bath.
Yeah.
This guy this is not your dog that won't get in the bathtub. Yeah. This is a full-grown man that refuses to shower, and that's probably why he lives alone right now.
Yeah, exactly. And I like your dog reference. Did you hear about that? The dog in Seattle that is a black Labrador mix named Eclipse, and this dog rides the transit system, like buses. and goes to the park all by himself,
Jesus.
all by herself. And
That's-
the people love her on the train and stuff. I mean, on the bus.
Yeah, like
Sorry.
the dog's actually riding the bus and getting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go to
that's
the park.
that's ridiculous.
And that's not the only time that dogs have not like.
I just wonder
I've
how
been
the
doing
dog
that.
got the schedule, down. Did he have a planner or something? Is this one of the smartest dogs? Is this a dog like Family Guy where it's Brian and he stands upright and he
Right.
follows the
Pretty
bus?
incredible. It says Seattle isn't alone in having a streetwise dog. Stray dogs in Moscow, Russia,
Mm-hmm.
have learned to communicate in and out of the city. Commute, not communicate. In and out of the city from the suburbs by riding the subway, even watching out for other dogs to make sure they exit at the correct stops.
Oh my gosh, that's
So-
crazy. It's like, all right, buddy, here's your stop. Go ahead, go.
Yeah, crazy, right?
Come back, get out of here. So,
That's pretty cool.
well, on the opposite side of smart dogs, we have dumb people. And so today's stupid criminal of the day was a unhappy customer that did not get what she paid for. 47-year-old Suzanne Basham of Springfield, Missouri, was upset that her drug dealer sold her sugar instead of crack cocaine.
Oh no!
She was so upset she got ripped off. She allegedly called the police. Well, she must have because they showed up. And she told police that she paid $40 for the cocaine but ended up with sugar and wants him to be arrested so she could get a refund. She was arrested for possession of drug paraphernalia after police discovered a crack pipe stored in her
Wow.
possession. I just, of all the stupid things you could do, you don't call the cops to demand a refund on your drug habit.
I know, and then she gets arrested for a crack pipe. Wow,
Like,
that
not all-
backfired. Right?
Yeah, could you imagine calling the station and just being like, hey, I just gotta let you know, this drug deal went bad. It wasn't drugs. I need my drugs. And they're like, you're wasting our time, and we're gonna charge you with this drug
Yeah.
paraphernalia.
That's too funny.
Oh, it's like those 911 calls you get. It's like, 911, what's your emergency? I can't find my TV remote.
Yeah, I know, right? Do you want to hear a crazy 911 call? Is someone calls 911 while they're in the back of an ambulance over chest pains.
Over just in the back.
Yeah, chest pain patient calls 911 from the ambulance.
I can't
So-
imagine that. Could you just like I'm being treated right now, but I'm calling 911 anyway.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Like-
crazy.
Like,
right?
what's the point at that point?
Really, you can't make this stuff up, people.
I know the best stories are the true ones. You want some ketchup on your burgers? Well, we're sorry, that's not allowed.
What?
At Mad Fresh Bistro in Fort Myers, Florida, any customer over the age of 10 is banned from ketchup. People are surprisingly not taking it well. Duclos, born in New York and raised, the owner, Xavier Duclos, was born in New York and raised in France, spent 2 years studying fine French cuisine and wants customers to trust his cooking capabilities, even on a menu that includes burgers and fries. We know people love their ketchup, says the restaurant's website, but honestly, be ready. If you're over 10 years old, ketchup will not be provided.
Wow.
Similarly, salt won't be making an appearance either. Next to your meal. Sorry, you won't find either one. We simply ask that you trust us. We know what we're doing. We're part of the mad experience. To trust the chef and not have preconceived notions of what you want.
Wow, that's crazy.
So he says,
Yeah, it's like not good enough at his restaurant.
It's like the soup Nazi of burgers and fries.
Yeah, and speaking about ketchup, I'm not gonna talk about ketchup, but the Master Chef Junior with Gordon Ramsay, like Hell's Kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
He has like little kids cooking on that show. An 11-year-old girl cuts 2 of her fingers cutting a lime. Like,
Oh, jeez.
yeah, it's like what could possibly go wrong? having little kids.
Man, that's crazy.
Rushing to cook and like so.
And speaking of food and cooking, I think we have a special guest today we'd like to bring on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, the chef himself, please welcome Chef Arthur Crandall.
Hello. How you guys doing?
Good, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm Mark Crandall.
And I'm Mark Crandall.
Wait, this is the wrong show.
Wrong show.
Wrong show.
I'm Brad Crandall.
And he's Brad Crandall. So, I heard you have a cooked story for us.
I do. As a matter of fact, one of the things that we have done is we were one of the original people, Art and I, over 10 years ago to come up with these fast and fancy 30-minute meals. So now, of course, every network, that has tons of shows, and what we're going to do now is reinvent ourselves. And what we're going to do is do a cooking show where we bring in blue ribbon participants.
Whoa.
Meaning that their specialty, whether it's jellies, jams, whether it's baked Alaska, whether it's all kinds of different things like that, we're going to bring them in and we're going to help them out and we'll make something to go with it.
Yeah.
But it will focus it on their specialty.
Excellent.
So I don't see that on TV.
No.
That sounds good.
That sounds like a pretty good plan.
So
Who do you have first on first guest of the show?
well, we were thinking of Claire Grenier.
Flagrant, yeah.
She's fantastic for jellies and jams, and she has a raspberry jam. Oh my gosh, it's to die for.
Why haven't I tried this?
I know. Why haven't I tried this jam? Speaking of jams,
It doesn't last long in the house.
Yeah.
No, nothing does. So, well, I thank you for inviting me on.
No
yeah,
problem.
but
And-
what we need to know is, do you have some news for us out there?
Well, it's kind of interesting about cutting your fingers off. We've had some problems. There is a sheriff out there that burned the armpit hair, which led to an Idaho car crash.
He burned his armpit off?
That sounds like perfect Earth news.
Yeah.
Sounds like some Earth news.
An SUV full of teenagers crashed in Idaho after one of the passengers lit the driver's armpit hair on fire with a lighter. Yep, all young 5 people in the Ford Bronco were hurt in the crash Sunday and received medical treatment.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. None of the passengers were life-threatening, but 2 were actually thrown from the vehicle.
Wow.
Got to wear those seatbelts, Sheriff's Department said the rollover occurred after a 16-year-old boy was goofing off in the front seat and lit an 18-year-old Tristan Myers' armpit hair on fire while Myers was driving. And the crash happened about 5:30 a.m. in southeast Boise.
Incredible. That is why you do not light people's armpit hair on fire while you're driving, all right?
No.
I cannot stress that enough. People at home, do not light your friend's armpit hair on fire while he is driving.
Funny story too. I actually have a personal story. I didn't do it, but back in high school, like my friend Phil, you guys know him. He had like the Old Spice, like the old deodorant with the alcohol and stuff. So somebody got him from behind with a lighter, and it went up. And he was smart. So if your armpits get lit on fire, go like this.
Making fart.
Like, you get it out.
Doing the chicken dance.
And I was like, wow, that was a good move.
like,
Phil.
ah.
It was funny though.
But
It smelled terrible.
Oh
after
my
that.
gosh.
But hey, since we have the cooking guest on the show,
Mm-hmm.
and did you hear about Jared from Subway?
Jared from Subway.
I just kind of caught something about that.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Well, apparently, unless you want to tell the story,
No, you can just.
he was caught with child pornography on his personal computer.
Oh, no.
So Jared, I don't know. He if he
a
does
creep.
any jail time, looks like he'll be getting different half-foot long sandwiches.
Not a good kind.
Not the good kind of 6-inch sandwich.
Yeah,
if you know what I'm saying.
he's got some serious moves too from all the weight loss. And for you guys who don't know this, moves are man boobs.
Yeah. And he, walking to and from that subway every single day, it's, I don't know, sometime, I'd be worried that somehow links to child pornography, so that's, I don't think he'll be doing that, he won't be the spokesperson for Subway that much longer, I don't think.
No.
You know what I think too? How do you possibly lose that much weight from a Subway diet? Like, I wonder if he has a tapeworm.
Maybe something eating them inside.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So did you hear about the ice cream with sprinkles fiasco?
No.
So in Mason County, Michigan, there is a gas station attendant that has an ice cream shop inside, and this ice cream shop just so happened to have a person come in and not get enough sprinkles on their ice cream. They thought they were gypped on the sprinkles. Normally, this would be corrected by just adding a couple more sprinkles, but no, this escalated very quickly. The police were dispatched to Mason County, Michigan, for one of their stores, and immediately the couple took off. They said that the boyfriend of the woman, was trying to calm down the woman, but nothing was calming her down, and it was just the level of sprinkles was not to her liking.
Wow.
Some may say it was overreacting.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
But
Some
gotta
people
use
are
those
crazy.
sprinkles.
no, just get some sprinkles. You know, this was an easily fixed problem.
Yeah.
You know, just add
Portion
some more
control.
sprinkles.
Maybe she wanted an abundance of sprinkles.
She
you know?
wanted, yeah.
She should have asked for a little side
Yeah.
thing
Yeah.
of sprinkles.
Just something,
Yeah.
just something to, hey, calm down here. Some
No,
sprinkles.
sprinkles, different colors versus Jimmy's, which is just like chocolate.
Yeah.
I guess sprinkles could mean both.
Yeah.
The chocolate sprinkles and the rainbow sprinkles.
Yeah. Which.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
Yeah, I
know.
feel like sprinkles are usually the rainbow ones.
Yeah.
Me too.
But
But you have to
they're all the
specify, right?
sprinkles. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heard Jimmy's might be a Massachusetts thing.
Yeah, local New England thing,
Yeah.
maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody from, I think it was either Weston or Wayland, came in and was talking that the guy who created Jimmy's was like from there.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Oh,
doubt
really?
it.
Yeah.
Well, it was a
Yeah.
great invention.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing invention.
Best.
Little chocolate pieces.
Yeah.
Can you go wrong? Well, speaking about Jimmy's,
Mm-hmm.
Jiminy Crickets. No, I'm just kidding.
So how about the lottery ticket? The guy
Oh, yeah,
who
tell me
ignored.
about that.
So we're back to Michigan for this story. A Michigan man who ignored his girlfriend's warnings about playing the lottery has ended up $1 million richer. The guy stopped to get gas, and the pump didn't print out a receipt, so he went inside to grab it. And he had two $5 winning lottery tickets. So he went into the store, and before he went inside, his girlfriend said, "Don't play the lottery." So he went inside with those two winning tickets. He bought 50 times scratch ticket and hit for $1 million.
Wow.
Yeah. So the question is, is he gonna keep her around after that?
Oh man.
Wow.
All right.
You know, she's pretty bossy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I always play the lottery hoping for that million. It ends
What's
up being like $5 winner.
Yeah. Well, what did they
Like
say?
that.
They say in order to win, you got to buy a ticket.
Yeah.
What did Lenny do that one time? He bought $1,000 worth of
Oh yeah.
tickets.
We knew
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah.
It was his girlfriend at the time. They got their tax refund, and they bought a whole roll of the $20 tickets. And he ended up. I mean, she ended up being like minus 500 out of the whole roll or something.
Yeah, they don't pay it to where
No.
you're supposed to win if you keep buying them.
Right.
Yeah, it's
You know,
unfortunate.
it's a once in a while thing.
Yeah.
I think we got time for one more story, and then
One
we got
more
to wrap
story?
it up.
Okay, so did you hear about this guy who said, like, the hell with... I mean, he said, F this alligators, and he jumped off a bridge and then got eaten by an alligator.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That reminds me of is that the one
The guy
from
in
Georgia?
Texas.
The
No,
guy-
it's the guy in Texas. Texas decided to jump in the waters of the bayou, and go for a swim. The only problem, that stretch of water was known to be home to giant alligators. There were signs that said, like don't swimming,
Mm-hmm.
like no swimming, not don't swimming. But yeah, so he gets eaten by an alligator,
Mhm.
of course, and later his friend, whose name is Bear, ended up getting revenge, kind of like in Happy Gilmore.
Mhm.
But yeah, so he said, yeah, the alligator had to go.
Oh man,
He had to go, Bear said.
that's crazy.
That's
don't
what happens
don't mess
when you
with
kill
alligators.
somebody. That's what happens
with
when you
alligators.
kill somebody.
Don't mess with alligators.
Yeah,
You know.
so
But I think that's all the time we have. Wrap it up. Not
So,
bad. Not
hey,
bad.
see you-
Watch. Check out. What's the new show gonna be called?
I don't know. Maybe cooking with the. I don't know. New cooking.
New
What?
cooking with the Crandalls,
I don't
or
know.
new recipes or something.
Crandalls and more.
Yeah, be on the lookout for that. We also have ABC cooking.
yeah, we got to do another show. I'm trying to do a fitness show, but all my friends are lazy, so I don't really want to do it by myself. But
So now
might have
taking
to.
auditions, or now having
yes.
auditions for it.
And what I was gonna say with that alligator story is see you later, alligator.
All right. Well, I'm Art Crandall,
I'm Art Crandall.
And I'm Brad Crandall.
and thanks for watching Earth News. We'll catch you next time.
Absolutely, thank you.
That was a good episode.
That was a good episode. This is Earth
And
News.
thanks for watching. Oh yeah. It's been real. See you next time.
That's too long. Too long.
Ah!